Capricorn, welcome to your June energy reading. My name is Kimberly from The Path Illuminated. If you are returning, thank you so much for your support. If you're new here, welcome. This is still a relatively new YouTube channel, so I appreciate any support. I am not sure how often I'll be posting, definitely monthly, but I do have other responsibilities and time constraints. So monthly, I will be providing general energy readings for the collective. I'm also working on launching my website, so very soon you will be able to book a personal reading with me, so stay tuned for that. As I mentioned, this is going to be a collective energy reading for Capricorn for the month of June. So the messages may resonate, they may not. If they resonate, please like and subscribe. If they don't, this just may not be your reading. Don't try to force it to fit. And I do not consider myself a psychic or a fortune teller, but I am an energy reader. And what that means is that I will be picking up on the energy that is surrounding the Capricorn collective during the month of June and providing any insights, feedback, observations, support, inspiration that the universe and your higher self has for you. But understand that you are the authority in your life. You know what's going on, and you ultimately need to follow your own instincts, intuition, and guidance when it comes to how you manage your life and make decisions. And also understand that you have free will. So if something comes out in the reading that you're not super happy about, understand that you have free will and you can change how you deal with a situation or a person. Okay, so having said all that, let's get started. I'm going to pull 5 cards for the overall energy for the month of June for the Capricorn collective. And then I will pull cards to clarify, and then we will close it out with an animal spirit card. Thanks so much for being here, Capricorn. We're a couple of days into Gemini season, and I am enjoying the shift in energy, although the moon has been in Cancer the last couple of days, so it's been tempting to nap. But regardless, at least for me, I don't know about you, I've been enjoying the shift in energy because eclipse season and Mercury retrograde were super intense and overwhelming. I was kind of out for the count. I was extremely exhausted and tired, and I really just had to focus on my self-care and resting and not overdoing it. So it's been nice, as I feel like I've gotten some energy back. And here in the Northern Hemisphere, we are quickly approaching summertime. So Capricorn, I hope you have some fun summer plans. I don't have a ton at the moment, but I do have a quick trip coming up at the beginning of June that I am very much looking forward to. It's always good to leave home, go on a trip, get a change in perspective and energy. And I haven't traveled since January 1st, actually, when I came back from New York. So it's been a while. It's a little too many cards. I'm gonna put this back just because 2 of them came out. And I wasn't counting. So just, let's just put it back, it's fine. Just 1 card, Spirit, 1 more card, all right. So we've got the overall energy, and now I'm going to pull some clarifying cards. 9 of Cups is a really great card to start out your reading, Capricorn. The 9 of Cups is the wish fulfillment card. Oh, clarified by the 10 of Pentacles. 9 of Cups is very much an independent, single energy. Somebody who is filling their own cup, taking care of their own needs, loving on themselves. And it seems that because of this focus that you are having in the month of June, Capricorn, that it's very much pulling in this 10 of Pentacles energy, which is all about, abundance and manifestation in your 3D reality, right? Like it's the relationship, it's the family, it's the home, it's the money, it's everything that you could ask for. So definitely the month of June is, that's way too many cards, Spirit. Just one card, please. The month of June, Capricorn, is all about you filling your own cup, taking care of your own needs, making sure that you are in situations that leave you feeling emotionally fulfilled. And if you continue to do that, if you continue to take care of your own needs and prioritize yourself, the universe is wanting to bless you with everything you could ever want in life. Unsurprisingly, the Four of Pentacles is here. So this is all about working on your financial stability. So you're taking care of your emotional needs, loving on yourself, but you're also making sure that you're taking care of your money, which I would expect from a Capricorn. Okay. All right. And you're trying to find balance between how you are investing your time, your energy, your money, right? That's always good to do. It's always good to take the time to understand how you are investing your time, your energy, your money, and if those investments are giving you a good ROI. ROI is short for return on investment, y'all, just in case, just in case. Knight of Wands in reverse. You might feel a bit stuck in moving forward at some point during the month of June. Even though you clearly are taking care of your emotional needs, you're focused on your money, you're manifesting abundance into your 3D reality, you may feel a bit hesitant on how to move forward. The Knight of Wands is clarified by the Empress. Perhaps, Capricorn, there is an Empress in your world, in your energy, that you are unsure of how to approach. And so it's like you're taking care of yourself, you're working hard and on your money, but when it comes to love, it seems like you might be a bit stuck and feeling unsure of yourself. Now, something I need to tell you, Capricorn, is that an Empress really, and the Empress's counterpart is the Emperor, okay? I'm not too keen, as someone who identifies as an Empress myself, thank you very much. I'm not very keen on Knight energy, especially not Knight of Wands energy. So if there's an Empress that you are thinking about approaching, it's probably really good for you to slow your roll, because you should not be approaching an Empress and Knight of Wands energy, okay? It definitely seems like you are stuck in your head, you're overthinking, you've got insomnia. You want to come out of some form of mental conflict. Perhaps this is somebody you've been in a relationship with in the past. And maybe things didn't work out. And so the two of you have been, clearly it shows that you've been working on loving yourself and managing your money, working hard to manifest everything that you want in life. But perhaps love is missing and you're stuck in your head because the Empress is someone that you want to be with, you want to approach with, you want to come out of conflict with this person, but it was a very, very painful conflict. A Six of Cups definitely is about nostalgia. It can talk about past love, thinking about the past. It also can talk about, for me at least, it very much is a card of inner child healing. So during the month of June, it seems to me, Capricorn, that if love is the thing that, romantic love, if romantic love and relationship is the thing that is missing in your life, the advice that I would give you based on these cards and the energy is to go within and to do some inner child healing and talk to your inner child. Why do you feel like you cannot approach this Empress? I mean, like I said, Knight of Wands energy is not the energy I would be okay with being approached with as an Empress. Knight of Wands is an in and out energy. It's hot and cold. It's like here for a good time, not a long time. The Empress is about stability, yo. You can't approach an Empress in Knight of Wands energy, so it's good for you to slow your roll. It's definitely causing you conflict, but you know that this was a painful situation that ended and you want to come out of it. But I think you're going to need to still do some more inner work in order to approach this Empress. You cannot, because you're still going back to this Knight of Wands energy. And I don't know if it's like you think that by being in this Knight of Wands energy that you're going to impress the Empress. You're not. It's like, I'm very happy for you, Capricorn, that you're loving yourself and, you know, you're focused on your money. But when it comes to love, it seems like there's something missing here within yourself, because it's not about the Empress. It's about you. It's about, why are you in this Knight of Wands energy? If you want to approach the Empress, you have to approach the Empress from an Emperor energy as an equal. A Knight is nowhere compared to an Empress, and a Knight of Wands. This might be different if it was a Knight of Pentacles, because a Knight of Pentacles is stable, slow, they take their time, they want to make sure that they are providing a stable, grounded offer. Knight of Wands is fire energy. It's King Dangalang, as some readers I know will call the Knight of Wands, right? It's like, hey, I'm this hot, fresh, exciting person, which is great, but the Empress wants something stable. I'm going to pull some more cards to get a little more insight. Give me a card for this Knight of Wands in reverse, clarified by the Empress. The Empress ain't going to take it. The Empress is not going to accept you in Knight of Wands energy. Okay? Just flat out. We don't even need to go deeper into that. You know this, which is why you're stalled. Okay? So you are feeling conflicted because for some reason you think that this Knight of Wands energy is going to impress the Emperor. It's just not. It has nothing to do with who you are, Capricorn. Maybe if you felt confident in yourself, maybe if you realize that someone that loves you wants you to come correct and as yourself versus playing a part, right? And maybe you're not ready. Wheel of Fortune in reverse clarifies the Nine of Wands and the Ten of Swords in reverse. Things have been stalled for a while. That's way too many cards. Things have been stalled between you and this Empress for a while. They need to be. But you're not in the right energy. You have some healing still to do. It's like you are loving yourself. You are focused on your money. But when you are having conflict in your relationships and in your romantic relationships, Capricorn, romantic relationships trigger and bring up childhood wounds for us to see, process, and heal from and mature from. And it seems to me like you still have some inner child healing to do in order for you to manifest everything you want. Just as you show up stable for work, right? You show up consistently. You have to do the same thing if you're trying to manifest and approach an Empress. There's a lot of conflict here. I'm going to pull one more card. Maybe there's competition. Yeah. Listen, this Empress, everybody sees the Empress. Everybody knows who the Empress is. Everybody understands how beautiful, how vivacious, how loving, caring, abundant she is. She knows too, and she's going to cut off BS energy and people approaching her in Knight of Wands energy. And there's competition, Capricorn. There are other people that are interested in this Empress, okay? So if you think that coming into her court with guns blazing, talking your BS, and making a big to-do out of you just giving her attention, she's going to see right through it. And there's plenty of other options for her, okay? You do have an opportunity to come out of conflict. But I think it really depends on your attachment to the outcome, right? Because at the end of the day, if you care about somebody, you want them to feel loved and cared about, seen, heard, right? Just like you want to be. And you are less concerned with getting what you want, and you are more concerned with doing the right thing. So yeah, you do have an opportunity to heal, but this is going to have to happen with you doing inner healing and taking responsibility for how you have caused this heartbreak. The Star in reverse. When it comes to your healing and finding balance within Capricorn, you are dealing with a lot of imbalance during the month of June. It's like you have the money. Money looks good. And you have everything available to you, right? Cups is emotional, intuitive. Wands is fire. And I don't know if it's like you're so afraid of showing up emotionally vulnerable to this Empress that that's why you're leaning into this Knight of Wands energy. I'm gonna pull one more card. But it does seem like when it comes to romance and resolving this conflict, even though you have the opportunity, you're approaching the situation and this Empress from a place of imbalance. You have some inner child healing to do. You need to identify the places where you are out of balance so that you can find justice in this situation. Now, I don't know what that justice is, okay? Because energy is fluid. People have free will. This Empress can do whatever he or she wants to do, okay? If you're an Empress, you have fierce boundaries, so she's not going to put up with any BS. She knows that things did not go the right way before, and she is aware of the work that you need to do. And until you approach her in the right energy and find that balance, right? You can see here in this card, right? I can't even think now. The scales. It's calling for balance, right? That's how you're going to find your justice, is by taking accountability, right? Like I was saying earlier, just as much pressure and responsibility as you put on yourself with regard to your own financial independence and abundance, your job, your reputation. Why do you think that an Empress would expect anything less in a romantic relationship, okay? And the goal, if you have conflict with this Empress in your life, should be to come out of conflict, not to get what you want, Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands just wants what he wants, regardless of what happens in the end, regardless of what the long-term consequences are. So, there's a lot of competition, and you're not going to get what you want when it comes to romance and relationship with an Empress if you're approaching her in Knight of Wands energy. So you need to go inside. You need to go within. You need to take some time to understand how you've contributed to this imbalance, how you've contributed to this conflict and heartbreak, and get clear on what it is that you want, but not in a selfish way. Capricorn, you need to also be considerate of the people in your life and the people that you want in your life. And if you want this Empress in your life, you're going to have to approach her the right way. But it's obvious to me that during the month of June, it is not recommended that you approach this Empress until you are able to come out of conflict with yourself, until you're able to find some balance within yourself, and until you're able to realize exactly how you have contributed to this situation that's caused conflict, that is kind of stopping you from, you have the opportunity to manifest the 10 of Pentacles. You have everything available to you, but it's going to require you to become emotionally vulnerable with yourself. until you do the healing with yourself, until you get honest with yourself, until you do the work of becoming emotionally vulnerable with yourself, you cannot show up the right way with this Empress. You're going to keep faking it and doing what you think you need to do to impress this Empress. She's only impressed with authenticity. She's only impressed with people who are healed. She's only impressed with people who know how to approach her with love, respect, and admiration. I mean, you have everything else going for you, Capricorn, but what's the point of having the beautiful home and the money if you don't have someone to share it with, is what I would say. All right, Hawk. I'm going to read this from the book. This is air energy. Watchful, all-seeing messenger of divinity. The sharp eyes of the hawk watch our every move. This keen-eyed bird has the ability to see every detail as well as the bigger picture. When this card appears, fate has its eyes on you, and the winds are shifting. It is said that the hawk carries news upon its wings and is sent from divinity itself to deliver it. The message should not be taken lightly. Though it may seem small or insignificant, it will eventually redirect your course. When in balance, sees clearly, intuitive. When out of balance, sees too much and suspicious. To bring into balance, perspective shift. Yeah, you're going to have to change your perspective during the month of June if you want to manifest everything you desire, Capricorn. You have the opportunity to go very deeply with yourself and to open to the guidance and intuition of the universe and of your higher self, but only if you allow that to happen. Only if you take responsibility for how you have sabotaged your own happiness. Only if you are willing to go deep within to do the inner child healing. And only if you are willing to see the ways in which you have brought yourself out of balance. So I hope these messages resonated for you, Capricorn, and I will see you next time. Bye.